Welcome back to Digiburst, guys. We've got another BT8 match here. I am playing, of course, Blackball Greymon on the right against Antibody in the left corner there. Apologies for the camera angle, it's a little bit more slanted towards the left, but we will digress with it. Unfortunately, no rookie for the Antibody side, but getting a tamer is okay. Looking at top 4, they won't find a rookie there, unfortunately. I'm just putting my stack in the rear, nothing to ball control while they're getting out a bunch of tamers. They've got their 3 tamers here. If I can find a Blackball Greymon, I can remove 2 of those tamers. But unfortunately, I do find just a regular War Greymon. When this guy swings, it will do 2 checks and turn off any options that come out of security. Just checking 2 Digimon there. And then following it up with a Nokia to play an Agumon once it comes out of my hand. There it is. And then just passing turn. Opponent will have their turn fighting their rookie. They can start building up a stack in the rear, which is really good for them because this will keep it safe from my ball control effects. Things like the Metal Greymon, the Black Metal Greymon to Digivolve something, or the Blackball Grey to delete something that is 6 cost or less, can be troublesome for the Antibody player for when they're trying to build a stack. And just whacking in with the War Greymon and with my Greymon here, just trying to remove as many security as I can so I can threaten lethal next turn. And that's essentially what I'm doing here, just building up my guys so that they're a little bit bigger and setting up a red tamer here. I do have a Greymon in my hand, so I can threaten lethal even if my War Greymon is removed. They're going to go all the way up to 7 security here, looking at the top and drawing in top 3 when they push out. Going into their Mega for 4 cost, going to 3 memory. Look at their draw and then using the effect, they'll put some Digimon in the bottom. It's at plus 3 security attack right now. And another draw through an effect. Getting back, so when they swing here, they can tap their tamers and put 3 Digimon underneath it. So there's another security attack plus 1. And I think that, I'm not familiar with that effect from that one. And a blocker underneath it, I think it's at reboot as well. So this is like 15k at 5 checks, sorry. Checking all the Digimon there. And they got 3 memory to work with. So if they can follow up with, here we go, a hybrid, they'll just take that game. Oh, that is just a little bit too savage, considering I was in control the entire game the whole way through until they went for the OTK. That Digimon was also the black stack also had protection against deletion effects, so it was very safe in that OTK. I'm starting off very strong with Digimon in the rear and with a tie as well. Tie is really good to get additional checks with my Digimon, as well as a memory setter is very good, especially when my opponent is dead drawing at the moment. I make a very rookie mistake when I run into a blocker there. I was tunnel visioning trying to get my draw one because my hand didn't have a good lead up into a level 5. So they do find their rookie and they do punish me. I'm very much I'm an advocate for learning from your mistakes. And an important part of learning from your mistakes is admitting that you make them. And part of my way of admitting that I make them is by showing them off here. So just being fair, I do make mistakes, but I do consider myself always learning from them. And Agumon will grab me my Metal Grey, tapping my Nokia so it's a bit cheaper. They Digivolve that Alphamon. They'll just make a second Alphamon. When they swing with it, they'll decide not to use the effect to increase the attack, which is very risky. I mean, if you ran into any kind of Mega here, it would die to it. Getting the 2 memory and then going into the Tamer. Tamer's 4 cost. So they could have used the Alphamon effect to pay 1 memory to gain 1 more K of DP, which would have set their memory right and made it a little bit safer, but it doesn't really matter too much. Black Wall Grey will kill the Tamer, and then it can attack the Alphamon and restand that Metal Greymon, doing a lot of work, being able to attack Digimon that are unsuspended. This is 2 checks with the Greymon that has security attack +1 underneath it. So this is, and then it checks a option that Digivolves and kills a rookie. And of course my Metal Greymon is suspended because it did attack that turn. He'll pump out his guy, see what he can do with it. Looks like he's going to a level 5. The Doru Greymon, paying the 3 cost for it, getting the draw for Evo, then using the effect to put another Doru Grey under, and then through the effect of the rookie that's underneath it, he'll gain a memory. And then of course a draw as well. Then hard playing a Sunrisemon, and I can pump out my Greymon here to go into another Black Wall Grey, tapping the Nokia so it's 3 cost, killing the Sunrisemon, and of course attacking over to level 5. Metal Greymon just so strong. Hitting in, this is 2 checks again with the Greymon underneath, and then I can clear the last of his security with my Greymon there. The memory tamer here is a little bit too late for him to be building a stack, so he will just grab a rookie, but from this situation there's not much he can go from here. Nokia just going super wide, so if he's able to remove any guys, I've got more guys to replace them. And just grabbing a Greymon and a Black Wall Grey. He'll just want to look at his cards and then pack it all up. We'll go on to game 3. Now on to game 3, Antibody wants to go first. They'll find their rookie to start with, and then passing turn, I guess they just don't have a good lineup and no tamers to follow through. Having a peek at their hand, looks like they got a bunch of level 5s, level 6s, and options. Agumon, finding me my Metal Greymon. Having a Nokia very early is also good, and that Agumon will also fetch me my Sword to Feet, which is quite funny, considering it is not the Omnimon, which is its usual pairing. Greymon here for +1 security attack, I'll grab that too, which gives me a good lineup with the Greymon into Metal Greymon for next turn. Doru, finding a Tamer, as well as a level 6 for Alphamon, and they'll probably want to set up that Tamer immediately, just so they have support for next turn, always going on to 3 memory. And they'll also grab a level 4 there, so it's supported for next turn. Going into a Greymon for 1 cost, tapping the Nokia. Then I can follow up with this Greymon. This one has an inheritable for piercing, but it also has, when attacking, kill something that is 4k attack or less. So I can kill that. I do actually forget to draw off my Greymon, because there was a couple of effects that are going to a little too fast. What I need to remember is just to slow down myself, but also my opponent, so I can go through all the chains first before the security is actually checked. That way I can remember all my effects. So they'll go into level 4 in their draw. This is the one that gives blocker, I'm pretty sure. And then Digivolve the Black Wall Grey and killing a rookie. This is 4 memory, putting another, I think that's the blocker one, that's level 4, underneath that blocker, so it will be blocker for next turn. And of course, passing turn. My guys will unsuspend, get my draw, get my egg hatch. And while he did Digivolve me, I'll follow it up with a rookie in the rear, and then finding another Black Wall Grey, paying for 3 memory, and deleting the champion because it is 6 cost or less. He'll just find another hard play, not seeing any rookies. I think he should have held his Digimon in the rear, in his nursery, so it was protected, just so he can build that stack a little bit more safely. And so it's not vulnerable to, all my removal effects. Tapping the Nokia to go into my Greymon, and then into a Metal Greymon, building up a second Greymon stack, just so I can hit harder, especially for the Metal Greymon effect, to attack any Digimon that he has on the field. So when I hatch, I can go into the rear and draw, and then go into a War Greymon with Blitz. I should have tapped my Nokia here for cheapen the memory cost. So this has Blitz. Because I have a Tamer, it will delete a Digimon that has blocker, and then it will do 2 checks with the Greymon that's underneath it. Just trying to be super safe with my guys on the board so I can maintain advantage. And Alphamon will give everything else on the board it can't attack. But of course, War Greymon will follow through with its +1 security attack. Iron Fist will come down, deleting both of my Megas, but he does only have the 1 security, so if I'm able to push out my rookie here, I can just check out the last one. If it doesn't remove a guy, then I should be able to take it home. I just follow with the Nokia because I want to be playing safe, just in case it can remove my Agumon, but it cannot, so I'll just take that home. If you like that one, guys, check out the rest of my videos. Do plenty of BT8 games. Subscribe, and I'll see you around, guys.